What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Thankfully it's Friday and a couple more hours left to work until the weekend, but I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze in a video real quick. This will be a 100% potential LR Majin Vegeta nuke test on a couple of different types of enemies, just to give you a kind of a diverse perspective a little bit. Now this is a private server, so the stats may differ a little bit compared to the actual in-game stats. So I'm gonna go ahead and test it with the Great Ape Goku and also Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then I'll switch it up to different types of enemies after that. He does have the attack all ability as part of his ultra attack, so that's kind of why I was curious to test this out and see what kind of damage potential he's got. And I try to focus on decent link skills. It's a little bit difficult sometimes to run it properly on a nuke test setting, but it should be good enough. So yeah, 22 million, and definitely good output, but pretty much expected from this guy. All right, let's see how he does against Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. Since Goku does have pretty decent defense, I'm quite curious what kind of potential he's got. It looks to be about 2 rainbow keys left, but other than that, it should be fine. So he's pretty much absorbing pretty much all the agility keys you can see on the map. So yeah, it should be pretty decent here too. Unfortunately, Golden Frieza is in the rotation, so that kind of messed up my link skills a little bit, but it should be okay. Alright, so without the critical against Goku here, did about 11 million, so certainly a decent output, and there's obviously a reason why he's used so heavily in the World Tournament, you know what I mean? I personally like the LR Broly format. It's just a little bit more stable for me, plus, I didn't have either one up until recently. I finally pulled Broly, but when you're borrowing a friend's version, it just seemed like Broly was a little bit more stable and reliable than Majin Vegeta was. So just kind of food for thought, I guess. This will be with a type disadvantage against the Super Saiyan Vegeta. Decent link skills, 30% from Bardock and 25% from Gohan, in addition to the actual link skills. So should be a decent output here. Alright, so type advantage without critical, 6.5 million. Given it's a type disadvantage, I guess it's not too bad. I think he's got type advantage here, so definitely going to be a much higher output than what it was before. In terms of linkage, Bardock, the Super Saiyan Bardock's providing a 20%, and the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock is providing a 30%, in addition to the other link skills. So this should be pretty decent. Unfortunately, he's going to miss out on one of the rainbow keys, but given it's a type advantage and he's benefiting from the passives from the other characters, should be pretty good output here. Alright, what is that, 1.4 million? And hit for about 30 million, so that is definitely a high output with the critical. Looks nice seeing that kind of number. Alright, we might as well test it out on a bunch of bums, right? Just to see how much higher the damage output can be. So it varies between neutral type advantages and disadvantages. Defense is pretty weak here, so let's see what kind of potential damage we're looking at. Unfortunately, Golden Frieza's in the rotation again, so it's a little bit shitty linkage, but you know, it should be fine. Gohan's, you know, at least providing that 25% boost with his passive, so it'll offset, you know, Golden Frieza being, you know, in the rotation. Yeah, definitely consistently over 20 million, and it definitely looks nice seeing enemies get killed off with that sort of damage. So definitely nice to see that. All right, I guess we'll test it out with the Frieza here. Not really good defense on his end either, but it's always fun to see, you know, the high output damage potentials. There's a little bit, yeah, there's definitely a few of the rainbow keys here, unfortunately, but I mean, the linkage isn't too bad. Would have been nicer to have more passive boosts, but you know, it'll be all good. Alright, so 10 million right there. Yeah, certainly decent output. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later.